Because I believe leaders can make a difference that will last beyond their time. I believe leaders in the work that they do with the people they come in contact with can make a difference, can plant themselves into an individual or into an organization and can make a difference that will last long after their particular existence ceases. For example, let me give you an example. We got about 200 people, thereabouts, in the room today. Let's assume for a second that I say something today to you as leaders. Let's assume that of the 200 people in the room, only 50 of you captured. In other words, 1/4 of the people in the room, only 50 capture that idea. But they say, that's a great idea. I hadn't thought about that. That's something I need to employ in my own leadership ability. And so they take that and they go back to their situation, whatever their situation is. And they say, I'm going to apply that starting tomorrow. Now, the optimist in me says it ought to be all 200, or it ought to be 180, or it ought to be 150. But let's just say it's 50. Those 50 people, whoever you may be, go back to your organizations tomorrow and you start implementing that idea. And guess what? It works. It works for the 10, 15, 20, 30 people that you have responsibility for. And guess what? You start to put it, and they notice there's something different about you than there was before. You're doing something you've never done before, and they appreciate it, and they latch onto it. Only about 25% of them do. Let's say you've got 25 people, so about 25%, 6, 7 of them, they latch onto it, and they say, I'm going to make that part of my way of doing things. My leadership, even on the lower level, my leadership ability, I'm going to employ that activity. And guess what? They start using it, and they use it for the next year, 5, 10 years, and they come in contact with other people. Do you see where I'm going with this? Pretty soon I, by way of this presentation today, have affected countless, could be hundreds, could be thousands of people that I will never meet because you took something and you passed it on to somebody else, and they took something, they passed it on to somebody. We can make a difference that will last beyond our time.